Hotel 101 will fit it out, operate it as a hotel, take care of unit repairs and maintenance. So, how do you earn from Hotel 101? 30% of gross room revenues are distributed to all unit owners equally, regardless if your actual unit was used. Hotel 101 shoulders all hotel operating expenses, while your monthly share of revenue is deposited straight into your bank account by the 16th day of the following month. It's that easy. And the best part, you get to enjoy it too, with free nights in any Hotel 101 nationwide. Hotel 101, investing made simple. Another quality project.
Okay, so yun, it's a quality project by Double Dragon. Medyo nakat yung video. But yeah, so we're talking about Hotel 101. So nakita nyo kung paano po yung concept namin. And of course, it is by Double Dragon Properties Corporation. So our company, no, very ano po tayo, inspired by vision, no, and very passionate po yung company. In fact, ang vision ng company natin is to go global. Okay? And when say global, talagang we're going worldwide. No? In fact, their target is to have at least 1 million rooms by 2050. Okay, that's mga 24 years from now. Naka 1 million rooms na. Meaning, hotel rooms in full operation. No? And we'd want to have presence in over 100 countries. Yeah, that's why we want to go global. And finally, we want to be one of the top 5 global hotel brands. Okay. So maybe you're thinking masyadong masyadong mataas, no? So ambitious naman tong company na to. Sino ba si Double Dragon? Kaya ba nang gawin ng Double Dragon to? Okay, so Double Dragon, of course, is being led by two dynamic individuals. Edgar Injapsia, which is the founder of Mang Inasal, and Tony Tan Cakchong, which is the founder of Jollibee. So these two individuals, no, they're high profile, very popular sila, and they're both successful businessmen. No? In fact, si Tony Tan Cakchong is one of the richest man in the country today. I think nasa top 12 yata siya. No? And si Injapsia, of course, is one of the golden boy ng corporate world kasi medyo malaki yung milestone na ginawa niya. No? If you're asking why Double Dragon, they are both born in the year of the dragon, so very very aggressive, no? And they have something in common because they both started their company from scratch. If you know, of course, Jollibee, no? I think wala dito sa atin kung Pilipino ka na hindi pa nakakain ng Jollibee, no? Especially when we're young, no? And you know, he started this company from scratch, no? In 1978, talagang started this from one company, and just after mga 40 years, no, 40 to 45 years, it's almost 7,000 stores na. Not only here in the Philippines, no, pero worldwide po yan. Jollibee has a lot of stores not only in the country, in all of Asia, of course, even in the US. In fact, 40% ng sales ng Jollibee Food Corporation nanggagaling overseas. O ganoon na rin po kalaki yung mga stores ng Jollibee worldwide. Hindi lang po Jollibee, of course, meron siyang mga ibang brands, no? Like familiar kayo sa Chowking, Greenwich, Red Ribbon. Lahat po yan sa kanya na, no? Even yung mga coffee beans and some of the other stores na talagang masikat sa abroad. So, talking about Injapsia naman, no, yung Mang Inasal niya, in 2003, almost lahat na ng malalaking company, food company, in place na. And yan, nakasingit or nakapasok po ang Mang Inasal. And that's because alam po ni Injapsia or ni Edgar Sia yung kanyang ginagawa kasi alam niya yung panlasa ng Pinoy. So, talagang from 2003 up to 2023, just 20 years, ganun nakalaki yung tinaas ng company niya, yung Mang Inasal. And not only that, meron siya ibang company, meron siya mga grocery chains, no? And he's also involved in real estate in the province, no? Kasi he's from Iloilo. Okay. So these two these two individual, sila po yung nagle-lead ng Double Dragon, and they started Double Dragon in 2013. So again, they started this company from scratch. They started ng at least talagang 0 square meter, no? But after a decade, in just 10 years, you'd see na from 0 to 1.3 million square meters, meaning gano'n nakalaki or kadami yung mga na-build nilang properties. And their assets, no, right now is around 3.1 billion. They started yung equity nila or yung capital nila from $10 million, and right now nasa 1.4 billion na po ang total equity ng Double Dragon. They have built more than 45 malls, community malls, no? Mga office towers, industrial warehouses, and meron silang 6 na operational hotels already. So gano'n na po kalaki ang nagawa or na-build ng Double Dragon Properties. Okay? And just a few months ago, they have another milestone. If you're familiar with Nasdaq, they're an American company, stock exchange, no? They're based in New York. They're one of the most popular venue for stock market. Ang Double Dragon po, ang first Filipino company na to be listed in Nasdaq. Okay, that's another milestone for us. Actually, they've been aiming this I think for 2 years ang plan nila, but napaaga, they hit the target earlier. So right now we are listed in Nasdaq in the US now with an equity of 2.3 billion. So this is another proof that yung company po natin is very aggressive, and we reach, no, or we have our goals, and nakukuha po ng company natin yan. So ito po sinasabi namin, no, yung company natin, we are a multi-billion dollar company. Hindi po natin sasabi para ipagmalaki or ipagyabang, but just to give you or your buyers, our buyers, na the confidence na whatever happens, hindi po mag-fail, hindi po madidelay, hindi po walang chance na hindi matuloy mga project natin even though pre-selling po tayo kasi malaki po yung ating company. Okay? Hindi po papayag si Tony Tan Cakchong na masira ang company kasi malaki rin po ang mawawala sa kanya dahil he has another multi-billion dollar company, no? Yung Jollibee Food Corporation. So aside from that, no, banggitin lang natin yung mga other companies under Double Dragon. Of course, nandiyan yung City Mall. If you're familiar with City Mall, kung nasa province kayo or napunta kayo sa provinces, I'm sure nakita niyo yung merong mga hindi masyadong malaking mall doon. Those are city malls, no? Actually right now meron na po tayong, I think, more than 45 city malls across the country, and 25 yung under construction. Okay? Ganun kalaki ang nila, they're looking at 100 malls in a year or 2. No, they're looking to build that. In fact, hindi lang po si Double Dragon ang may stake dito, no? Kasosyo po niya or ka-joint venture po nila dito, isa sa pinakamalaking company in the Philippines, yung kung familiar kayo with SMIC or SM Investment Corporation, sila po may-ari ng mga SM malls, no? Ka-joint venture po sila dito sa City Mall. So ito, 34% belongs to SMIC and 66% belongs to Double Dragon. So hindi naman po magtitiwala ang SMIC, no? They're another giant if they don't believe in the credibility of Double Dragon. Okay? So another company is DDM REIT. So that's Real Estate Investment Trust. So we have right now, again, we have more than 6 towers, office towers, buildings, and commercial buildings na operational na, no, including mga hotels. And these are the ones na nakapasok dito sa REITs, no. What they did is yung mga gusto mag-invest in investment trust, they buy a share, no, then doon sila kumikita doon sa leasing, no, because our company talagang nasa leasing po tayo ng mga properties. Okay? So another company is Central Hub. This one are the mga industrial po to, no, mga warehouses, mga cold storages, and ang pinakamalaki po nila is located in Tarlac. More than 6 hectares po yun. And they're building more, no, around, across the country. So napakalaking business din po nila yan. And of course, the last one is Hotel 101. So we belong here, no, sa hotel. In fact, before ako mapunta dito, I did not know na binebenta po ang Hotel 101 kasi with the word itself dun sa company name Hotel 101. So for sure hindi naman natin expect na for sale yung hotel. But yun nga mamaya explain natin or I think na kuha nyo na rin yung concept, no, how you can be an owner of Hotel 101. Right now this is our current portfolio. We have some existing hotels and we have ongoing construction. Some buildings are ongoing construction. Yung iba po soon to be launched, no. Yung Hotel 101 Manila and in the port, yun po yung operational natin. And yeah, yung nakikita nyo, those are just few of the hotels 101 na ilo-launch natin in a year or two. Then we also have 3 global projects. Yung dalawa is under under construction na, yung Niseko, Hotel 101 Niseko located in Japan, and Hotel 101 Madrid, which is in Spain. So those two talagang sa ngayon talagang maganda rin po yung market natin, no, tinatangkilik po siya hindi lang ng mga Pilipino kundi pati mga foreigners, no. Marami po tayong sales going there. And soon ilo-launch po natin yung our Hotel 101 in Los Angeles, California, no? Malapit lang po yan sa Hollywood. Within the year po, ilo-launch natin yan. We have the permits na, they're just looking at mga few process pa. So those are the projects that we are waiting, no. But right now, pag-usapan po natin later on kung ano yung mga current projects natin and what we have to offer you. But before going there, just to give you more details about Hotel 101, we are considered hindi po tayo typical na 3-star but we are considered a 3-star hotel, no? Nasa segment po tayo nasa value segment po tayo. But if you're going to compare Hotel 101 with the other typical 3-star hotel, they have just 100 room, or some bigger hotels have 200 rooms, no, yung mga 3-star hotel. But Hotel 101, ang pinaka natin, average natin is 500 rooms. And yung 500 rooms na yun, no, are typically mga 5-star hotel na. So although we are a 3-star hotel, pero we are comparable to a 5-star hotel in terms of the number of rooms. And not only the number of rooms. Yung typical po na 3-star hotel, wala po silang mga amenities, no? Normally, simpleng lobby lang sila, no? Mga ganun lang po. Kung may swimming pool man sila, so maliit lang, no? Simple lang. But yung Hotel 101, we have amenities na comparable sa 5-star hotel. Like we have a fitness gym, we have swimming pool, we have function rooms and business center, no, aside from the playground, no, mga of course we have mga dining, mga restaurants within the hotel. So and we have daily housekeeping. Normally yung mga alam nyo, mga 3-star hotel walang daily housekeeping, di ba? Pag check-in nyo after 3 days yun pa rin yun. But in Hotel 101 daily po siya nililinis. Okay, parang typical 5-star hotel po. Yun po yung dating ng ating Hotel 101. So, what we do, okay, so ano po ba ang reason? Bakit iniisip nyo, bakit binebenta or bakit nagkaroon ng ganong si Hotel 101, ng ganong concept? Well, unang-una, ang strategy po ng Hotel 101 is to do standardization, no, in the hotel industry. Gaya nga sinabi kanina ko napanood yung video, ating CEO si Ma'am Lucchini, no? Sinabi niya, no, na sa other industry talaga merong standardization, like in the airline industry they always have this economy na yun yung economy flight na binebenta nila, no, yung mga budget. sa mga food industry, laging may mga combo meals yan, di ba? Mga ganon. And of course, yung sa mga soft drinks, di ba? Laging mga family size. So parang yun yung mga nagiging standard eh. But in the hotel industry, sa ngayon wala. Or before Hotel 101, wala. Simply because yung mga hotels, five-star hotels and three-star hotel, iba-iba yung sizes ng mga rooms. Iba-iba yung design, di ba? Ganun, ganun kasi sila eh. So what Hotel 101 did is we introduced in standardization. Meaning, in-introduce natin tong concept na to wherein lahat po ng rooms natin are the same. Okay? So we introduce yung happy rooms. Ano po ba yung happy rooms and bakit po natin ginawa yan? Yung happy rooms, normally, ang size po natin is 21 square meters. Ay fully furnished po yan. Once may buyer po tayo na kumuha ng unit, talagang kasama na lahat ng gamit. Hindi na po si buyer ang mag-i-interior, hindi na po si buyer natin ang magpa-furnish. So fully furnished siya, kasama na lahat ng mga beds, no? Mga TV, aircon, rep. So ano kung ano yung typical na dapat makita nyo in a hotel rooms, nandiyan na. But aside from that, no, yan, what we did is yung isang unit is standard or uniform throughout the whole hotel. Okay? And not only here in our country, but also in Mexico, Japan, in Madrid, Spain, similar po or uniform po ang rooms natin. Pare-parehas. Siguro one factor bakit kailangan maging standard is yun nga, parang isang gustong mangyari ng company natin is uh, we have to make our own trademark, no? Kasi ang plan nga natin is maging one of the top 5 global hotel brands. So we started with this na tayo ang makikilala in the whole world na ganito yung concept na yung buong hotel pare-pareho. Ano bang meron? Ano bang maganda sa ganito? Ako just for in my own personal experience, no, pag nagta-travel kami sa dating company ko, we go to Bacolod. So we stay of course sa mga 3-star hotel lang, hindi naman kami mayayaman. So pagdating doon, kanya-kanya kaming rooms, no, and pag mamimili kami, unahan doon sa pinakamaayos or pinakamaganda kasi iba-iba yung rooms eh. Hindi merong ilan na magkakapareho na size pero since konti lang yung rooms, karamihan iba-iba yung sizes and iba-iba yung design. Merong mas maganda, maganda yung rooms nila, yung mga kasama sa rooms, gano'n eh. Although yung price is halos para-parehas naman, konti lang difference. So in the end, parang nagkakaroon ng inggitan, nagkakayabangan ako, mas maganda yung rooms ko, ba't yung sa'yo ganyan, di ba? So kahit kung ikaw yung hindi ganun kaganda yung room mo, parang kahit okay naman, kahit malinis naman, parang maiisip mo parang you're left out, parang nalamangan ka, di ba? So, ang mangyayari tuloy, sa susunod pagbalik ko dun sa ibang hotel na ako, para baka mauna ako dun sa mas magandang, di ba? Ganun, may ganung factor. So, sa Hotel 101, wala pong mangyayaring gano'n kasi lahat po ng rooms natin pare-parehas. So, pantay-pantay, walang lamangan. So that's just one example sa benefits ng ganito, no? But more on talagang we're introducing this na tayo yung nauna na standard and uniform lahat ng units natin. Okay? So sa ngayon, maganda naman po ang feedback kasi yung dalawa nating operational na hotel, which is Hotel 101 Manila and Hotel 101 Port, no, sa may Global City. Maganda po yung occupancy rate natin, no. In fact, hindi bumababa ng 70% yung occupancy rate. In fact, during the weekends mas mataas, of course, maabot tayo ng mga 80 to 90% ang occupancy rate natin. With kung ikukumpara natin sa other hotels in the country, no, in 2022, that's just after the pandemic, no, or post-pandemic, nag-average lang sila ng mga 55% yung other hotel. Pero tayo, nag-average na tayo ng 71.6%. Meaning mataas po or mas mataas tayo simply because affordable nga tayo and yet maganda yung ating facilities, maganda yung ating mga rooms. So yan po yung mabibigay at mapapromise ng Hotel 101 na hindi po kasi siya mahirap linisin no? And hindi siya mahirap ayusin kasi lahat naman ng rooms pare-parehas and presentable and malinis, no? Kasi yung mga ganitong market, hindi naman sila naghahanap talaga ng ng luxury, no? Kasi if they're looking at a luxury talaga, luxurious room, pupuntahin sa mga five-star hotel. But since yun yung budget nila, no, they're going to three-star hotel. Most of them choose Hotel 101. Okay? So, ano po ba yung mga binebenta natin ngayon? Ano po ba yung mga ino-offer natin sa mga buyers or mga investors na gustong magkaroon ng unit sa Hotel 101? Okay, so, sa ngayon, i-present po namin yung tatlo. Actually, we have more than three. Four kasi, although yung Davao kasi almost sold out na eh. So, i-present po namin muna yung tatlong marami pang inventory right now. So, we will start with the global, then the last will be the local. So first, I will introduce you to one of our team leaders, Miss Rhea Locsin, to present Hotel 101 Madrid.
Hi again. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm pleased to present to you one of our global projects, which is located in Madrid, Spain. This is the facade of our building, as you can see. It is an 8-story tower with 680 happy rooms. 680 lang ang rooms natin. So 600, ibig sabihin nito, 680 rooms lang ang up for the picking sa mga investors natin. So konti lang siya talaga. What's in it for us? Pag meron ka kasing property outside the country, di ba, it gives you pride of ownership. Mare, may property nga pala ako sa Madrid, parang iba yung dating nun eh. Plus, the added, for our client, value to their portfolio. Kasi yun naman yung gusto natin, di ba, makapag-invest ng tama yung mga clients natin. So, ayan, more on Madrid. Sir, next slide, please. This is the location of our project. So, 8 minutes away lang tayo sa Madrid Barajas Airport. So, when it comes to accessibility, malapit tayo sa airport. So, maganda yung location ng project natin. Next slide, sir. Also, we are near the train station. Di ba, pag nagta-travel tayo, unang-unang tinitingnan ng clients natin, malapit sa train station, malapit sa mga, ito yung malalaking natin, sports center, IFEMA Convention Center. So, yung mga turista, nasa area, magiging market na rin yan ng Hotel 101 in this vicinity. Next slide. Also, the travel and leisure in the area, this one is the Royal Palace in Spain, the food and the culture. Syempre, lahat yan pinupuntahan ng mga tourists sa Madrid. In the year 2022, 4.6 million tourists ang na-record ng Spain alone. Another offering pala na hindi ko na-mention for this project is the Golden Visa opportunity for our clients. Aside from investing and having a property in Spain, meron tayong added feature, added benefit for our clients. Pwede sila makapag-apply for a Golden Visa. Meron lang certain amount na kailangan nilang i-invest in a property in Spain, and then entitled na sila to live, work, and be a resident in Spain. This one naman is the location of our project. Ito yung magiging reason kung bakit more prime ang location natin is because of this Formula 1 racetrack. Na i-open to by 2026. Our hotel will be open December 2025. So timing ang ating opening for this much-awaited Madrid racetrack for the Formula 1. Yes. Why invest in Spain? Of course, it's the 4th largest economy in Europe. In the area also, we have the 2nd largest airport in Europe. Top 20 tayo in the economy. Tapos sa healthcare, alam naman natin na in Spain, pag nagka-cancer ka, 100% sasagutin ng government. So, yun yung mga reasons kaya gusto ng mga tao ng Golden Visa. They're the 2nd best country to invest in real estate from the Henley Index. Yung passport pala nila, pag kasi may Golden Visa ka, pag naging resident ka doon ng 10 years, pwede ka na mag-apply for a Spanish passport. So you have the third most powerful passport na. Ayan. And then no restriction on foreign ownership. So kahit sino pwedeng mag-invest sa Spain, basta meron kang certain amount na i-invest sa kanila. Next one is freehold land and building. Ibig sabihin nito, perpetual ownership. Kahit sa kaapu-apuhan mo, mapapamana mo yung property mo sa Spain. No ABSD. Ibig sabihin nito, additional buyer's stamp duty tax. Wala silang ganong tax na katulad sa Singapore, malaki yung ganito nila ABSD yung taxes nila. So yun yung advantage ng pag-i-invest sa Spain, mas mababa or walang ABSD, additional buyer stamp duty tax. Low cash outlay also, tapos maganda yung political and economical stability ng country. So yun naman yung gusto natin na hindi magulo yung papalit-palit ng leadership, di ba? Hindi maganda yun sa real estate. And then sound and legal regulatory system, growing number of visitors, yung na-mention ko kanina, 4.6 million in 2022, palaki pa ng palaki siya as time comes. Strong demand for yan. Okay. Strong demand yung accommodation, yung gusto natin kasi hotel ang binebenta natin. Ayun. And then, dahil nga 680 units lang tayo at maganda yung demand ng Madrid project natin, magkakaroon ng price increase agad at itong Madrid project natin. So, this coming month, magkakaroon tayo ng 10,000 euro price increase, which is like 635,000 pesos. Magandang magandang come on sa mga clients natin na i-open up natin na if you invest now, additional, parang nag-price increase na agad yung property mo ng 635,000 pesos. Ayun. If meron pa kayong additional questions or kung gusto niyo more detailed namin i-present sa inyo ang Madrid project, pwede tayong mag-schedule na sa mga nag-invite sa inyo dito sa webinar, sa mga property specialists na nag-invite sa inyo. Ayun. More detailed.
Yes, thank you, Rhea. So, yun, kung meron sa inyo interested with Madrid, Hotel 101 Madrid, just schedule yung a one-on-one Zoom meeting with us dun sa mga proper specialists para bigyan namin kayo ng sample computation and more detailed process, no? Kasi medyo iba talaga yung global, no? Compared to the local. May mga konting difference lang when it terms to policies, no? So we have to do a separate talaga session with you or your clients or with our clients. Anyway, so yun, that's Hotel 101 Madrid. If you're asking for the price, of course, it's a little higher, no, compared to most of our projects. So, on the average, it's cost, magkano ang price natin, Ms. Rhea, for Hotel 101 Madrid?
13 M, sir.
Yeah, that's around 13 million per unit. And again,
210,000 euros.
That's happy room. Yung pag sinabi happy room, same with what's available here in the Philippines. Yun din yung room natin in Madrid. Okay? So, let's go to our next project. We'll present to you, of course, our next global project is located in Japan. It's in Niseko, no? So, I would like to call one of our team leader, Ms. Janine, to present Hotel 101 Niseko. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hi, good evening to everyone. Yes, this is a Hotel 101 in Japan. It's called Niseko. This one is a prime location. Kumbaga sa atin, saan ba nakatira yung mga prime location o yung mga high-end na bahay, di ba? Sa Forbes, di ba? Nandito siya. If you see the picture, the facade of the building is so elegant. And also, alam niyo yung, di ba kaya ka nagbakasyon para yung ambience. Paglabas mo pa lang o sa bintana pa lang, makikita mo na bundok, snow, lalo na sa ating mga Asian, wala tayong snow. So, sobrang sabik tayo makakita nito. And then, sir, next slide po. Okay. Overview po ng project, nasa 482 happy rooms, hanggang 7 floors lang po siya. And also amenities, swimming pool, sauna, children playground, fitness gyms, ski lockers, because kaya may ski lockers po dito dahil one of the in-demand activities dito is skiers. So, there's also a business center, a private dining room, and also, we have also mineral, wala dyan, is a mineral hot bath. Next slide, sir. Okay, our location in Niseko, located in Hokkaido, Japan. Okay, next slide, sir. Okay, ito yung mga activities or mga ginagawa dito sa Niseko, Hokkaido, Japan. Sikat sila kasi sa skiers, and there's also the golf, and also the snowboarders, and also kaya naman tayo nagta-travel din. Yung culture nila, yung food nila, may experience natin. And there's also the hot spring. Tingnan nyo naman, di ba? Kahit malamig, makakaligo kayo dahil may hot spring dito. And next slide, sir. Okay. I will read it. And Niseko Global brand with finest powder room, current from Sea of Japan, from the driest, lightest powder in the world. O, dito nyo lang po makikita yan, the finest powder snow. Pangalawa, Aspen of Asia with 20 years head start, the top ski resort in Asia. Rich variety of terrains offer unforgettable experience for all level of skiers and snowboarders. Large and growing international community. Next slide po. Okay. In my experience, I love Japan po talaga. Dahil alam niyo naman po ang Japan. Nangunguna sila sa pagka-high-tech technology and everything. Kumbaga, ba't ba tayo mag-i-invest sa Japan? Una, no restriction foreign ownership. So, kahit anong nationality pwedeng mag-invest dito. Pangalawa, transformation happenings. Pangatlo, ito yung pinakamaganda. Hokkaido Real Property Tax is kept low. So, mababang kanilang property tax. Political and economical stability. Growing number of visitors. Actually, noong 2022, ang gross domestic nakuha nila, tourism is significant contributor to Japan. GDP tourism contribution to Japan was 6.2 in 2022 and forecasted by World Travels and Tourism Council to grow to USD. Imagine niyo po, $353.4 billion po to. So sa pera nila, 46.5 trillion sa pera nila, sa yen. So kasali din po ako dito kasi isa rin po ako sa nag-tour dito noong 2022. Kasi very open sila sa tourism ngayon. Lalo na during pandemic, sila din yung nag-open din agad yung bansa nila. Hindi sila masyado sila sa pandemic that time. And also, we will help you as a consultant. Tutulungan namin kayo kung saan nyo tama ilalagay ang pera nyo. Kasi Hotel 101 is maganda pong income. Imagine niyo po yung bumili kayo ng unit, pero kumikita siya every month. At ito po, perpetual ownership, kagaya ng sinabi ni Ms. Rhea. So mapapamana niyo po siya kahit sa apu-apuhan niyo po. So, yun lang po. Sana po makapag-invest po kayo para malagay niyo po yung pera niyo sa tamang lugar. Thank you po. God bless.
Thank you, Ms. Bong. So, yun, no? Again, same with Hotel 101 Madrid. If you're interested with Hotel 101 Niseko or we have a client looking at this property, mag-schedule po tayo ng separate na session or one-on-one with your client or with you to know more about this project. If you're asking about the price, of course, it's a little higher again compared to our local projects. No, Deseco, Hotel 101 Deseco averaging around 14 to 15 million for that same unit. Of course, mas malaki rin naman kasi ang rate nila, mas malaki rin yung hotel rate doon, no? So, for sure, same lang, mababawi din naman when it comes to ROI. In a matter of mga 10 to 12 years, mababalik din. And what's good is, you'll have a property in Japan. Okay? So, again, more on that if you want to have more details regarding Hotel 116. So next, let's talk about our project na nandito lang, local lang. So let me introduce to you our presenter, my team leader, Nelson Marcos, to present about Hotel 101 Libis.
Thank you. And then good afternoon. I will present one of our projects here in Metro Manila. Of course, this is our pre-selling. Meron kasi kaming other project which is nasa Davao but almost sold out na siya. But this one, Hotel 101 Libis, medyo bago siya and then ongoing construction siya. And ang kagandahan dito is nandito yung project natin sa mismong BC area which is Metro Manila. Okay? Hotel 101 Libis, investing made as simple. Next slide, please. Our project is overview natin dito sa facade. Ang total area natin is around 2,547 square meter. And then happy rooms naman around 702 happy rooms. And then when it comes to floor, up to 26 floor po siya. And then take note po only Hotel 101 Libis and then Hotel 101 Davao lang po ang may airport as of now. Hindi po namin alam kung magkakaroon pa tayo ng ibang hotel na may helipad. Ito lang po dalawang project natin ang may helipad which is Hotel 101 Libis and then Hotel 101 Davao. And then when it comes to parking naman po is around 179 slot parking. So hindi naman po tayo mauubusan ng parking for if ever na mag-check-in tayo sa Hotel 101 Libis. When it comes to amenities naman po, meron tayong function room, business center, pool, kiddie pool, all-day dining, VIP rooms, gym, playground, helipad. Of course, ang developer and owner is Hotel 101, Hotel of Asia Corporation. Next slide, please. Ang location po ng Hotel 101 natin is along, hindi naman po siya along, nasa loob siya ng tinatawag nating Bridgetown. Yung Bridgetown po kasi is development by other company. Component po siya ng mixed development. Meron po siyang, of course, yung ka-launch lang o ka-open lang na mall na high-end which is yung Opus Mall. So high-end po siya. Ka-launch lang, I think 2 days ago, ni-launch po siya o binuksan po siya in the public. But hindi pa po siya 100% occupied by leasing but operated na po siya. And ang kagandahan po nito is nahandol siya sa loob mismo ng tinatawag nating Bridgetown. Along yung address po niya is along E. Rodriguez Avenue o tinatawag nating C5 kung tawagin natin sa iba kasi dalawang pangalan niyan, C5 or E. Rodriguez Avenue. Next slide please. Of course, ito nga po yung amenities natin. Si Hotel 101 may amenities po siya. Hindi kagaya ng ibig typical na hotel na wala po siya amenities. Kahit 3-star tayo, meron po tayo amenities like function room, nasabi ko kanina, business center, pool, kiddie pool, dining, all-day dining, VIP rooms, gym, playground. Of course, yung pinagmamalaki po ng Hotel 101, yung helipad. Dalawa lang po yan, Libis and then Davao. Next slide, please. When it comes to payment option, kasi local po tayo, magkaiba po ang option, payment option ng international o globally to local. Of course, meron tayong 4 na option. Yung option 1 po natin, meron tayong 10% discount if ever nababayaran po natin in cash. If ever naman po i-deferred payment natin, like 24 months to pay, meron po siyang tinatawag na less 5% discount sa total contract price. And then yung option 3 naman po, 10,000 down payment, spot down payment po yan, and then yung 20% naman po, spread over 24 months. And then the 70% balance based on payment schedule. Pwede po natin i-bank loan. Ang accredited lang po natin is BPI. And then the last option po is yung option 4, 5% down payment, spot 5%, and then 25% payables over 24 months, and then the 70% balance again based on payment schedule. Ito po yung mga sample computation natin. Ito po yung sample, that's a current price po ng mga unit natin sa Hotel 101 Libis. For the spot cash, ang total contract price po natin is 6,950,000 po. And then less 10% discount na nasa 695,000. Ang magiging net total contract na rin price po natin is 6,255,000 po. Less reservation fee. And then yung 6.2 po, babayaran natin siya after 30 days. And then the option 2 naman po, yun nga po is same pa rin ang price. Ang discount po natin is 347,500. Bali, ang magiging net total contract price po natin is 6,602,500 po. And then ang reservation fee po natin is 50,000. Of course, standard po yan with local o meaning dito lang po sa Pilipinas. Even Davao po is 50,000 po ang reservation natin for the Hotel 101 Davao. And then yung 6,552,000 will divided po into 24 months, zero interest. So roughly mga around 273,000 plus po siya. And then yung option 3 naman po, ito po yung, although wala siyang discount, pero medyo maluwag po siya in terms of monthly. Yung 6.9 million, reservation fee natin is 50,000. Kukunin po natin yung 10%, will payable siya after 30 days. Tapos, yung 20% naman po, kukunin natin, will divide it to 24 months, zero interest. And then, the balance po na 70%, based on schedule naman po. Ito po yung iloloan natin through bank na BPI. And then yung last option po natin is yung mas easier o sabihin natin medyo maliit yung spot ng down, which is yung 6.9. Kukunin na po natin yung 5%, will pay up within 30 days po. And then kukunin natin 25%, will divide it in 24 months, zero interest. Mga roughly ang monthly po natin is nasa 72,395 pesos po siya. And then the balance po na 70%, of course, based on payment schedule po siya. Why investing Hotel 101 Libis? Kasi kung familiar tayo sa E. Rodriguez, so yung kahabaan ng E. Rodriguez from Eastwood up to Ortigas Extension, only Hotel 101 o nag-iisa lang po si Hotel 101 doon na may hotel. With regards to hotel, ang kagandahan po noon, nasabi ko kanina, nandoon siya sa area na merong high-end na mall. And then of course, merong mga BPOs doon, may sports area din po doon na po pwede nating mag-check-in yung mga business owner sabihin na natin meron silang forum, event, or whatever mga activity sa company nila, meron po doon si Hotel 101 na po, o sabihin natin si Hotel 101 lang ang pinakamalapit within the area. Kasi ang next na malapit na doon is nasa Ortigas area. Kung let's say meron tayong gathering within the Bridgetown, hindi na natin kailangan pumunta o sabihin natin pumunta tayo ng Ortigas. Meron naman tayong Hotel 101 Libis. So doon lang po pwede na natin sila ang ma-accommodate at hassle-free pa sa kanila yon. Walking distance lang within the area of Bridgetown. Ang kagandahan pa rin dito, if ever na mag-invest tayo kay Hotel 101 Libis, hindi lang siya sabihin natin na for the business. Kasi kung mapapansin natin doon sa, sir, pa-check nga ulit doon sa map, pabalik po doon sa map. Yung map kasi natin is, ayan po siya, meron tayo tinatawag na bridge doon. Kung familiar kayo na announce na yon, yung Vector. So si Vector kasi is yung statue na malaking-malaki siya. Meron bridge doon going to Manggahan. Sa Manggahan kasi meron tayong mga tinatawag na old church. If ever na may gathering doon, hindi lang business. Sabihin na natin wedding. For example, may wedding, may malaking church kasi doon. May mga ninong at ninang, mga abay kung sino mang bisita na malalayong lugar. Siyempre, hindi naman ma-accommodate ng sabihin natin na nung ikakasal. Kung pwede sila mag-check-in sa Hotel 101 kasi malapit lang. Kung ang venue nila is yung isa sa malaking simbahan doon sa may Manggahan, Pasig, accessible siya. May access na siya. Going to church po siya. Aside from that, yung sports, kasi doon sa area, nung isang beses na umikot kami ng team ko, yung dulo o yung pagtawid natin ng bridge ni Vector o sabihin natin yung Pasig River, medyo may sports po siya doon eh. Open siya, open field. Parang I think, parang ginawa siyang parang BGC na may football field po siya. And then the area, meron siyang mga parang bancheto. So it's a good sign po siya na talagang magre-rent o sabihin natin ma-occupy yung Hotel 101 natin. At saka kagandahan po is, kung mapapansin din natin kasi, baka sabihin nila yung area, kasi sinabi natin Pasig River. Kasi yung Pasig River, to be honest, di ba dati ang Pasig River is marumi. Kung mapapansin nyo po ngayon ang Pasig River, nilinis na po siya. Isa rin po of course, ibang project naman, ibang company, si San Miguel, nililinis po niya ang Pasig River. Isa siya sa may advocacy na linisin ng Pasig River. Malinis na po ang Pasig River kung makikita nyo. Kaya kung let's say na madadang kayo o mapupunta kayo sa Bridgetown, makikita nyo pagtawid ng tulay, malinis na po si Pasig River. Of course po, yung nga is napunta kami ng team ko, yung area kasi is ongoing construction na. So definitely, pag nag-invest tayo dito kay Hotel 101, 100% na yung price increase in terms of income, in terms of sabihin natin increase ng unit on the property natin, medyo mas mataas talaga. Kasi is i-develop ang Bridgetown. So magbo-boom ang Bridgetown in terms of BPOs. Sabihin natin BPOs or tourism kasi meron tayong tinatawag na Opus Mall, yung high-end na mall sa area. Yun. So, if ever na may tanong pa kayo with regards to sabihin nating project ni Hotel 101, pwede naman kayo magtanong sa amin, magpa-schedule tayo. Kahit na nasa hotel po, pwede namin kayo ipa-view mismo ng actual unit para ma-present lang po sa inyo yung mismo ita-turn over once na nag-avail kayo ng Hotel 101. Thank you po.
Thank you, Nelson. So for that, yung very presentation ng Hotel 101 Libis. Siguro may kayo gusto kayo tanong bakit yung price at saka yung payment term medyo mataas, may spot compared with other condominium projects. gusto ko lang namin emphasize na this is not an ordinary condominium. It's a condotel, and aside from being a condotel, no, yung project kasi natin is talagang we're not an ordinary condotel company. No, we're carrying Hotel 101 brand. Okay. So, and that gives us na talagang yung magiging marketing natin talagang hindi lang ordinary kasi talagang hindi lang tayo local, no, we're a global company. Okay, so yun that's the reason. And iniisip nyo paano ko kikita dyan, no, but paano nyo sabi na this is a business, no, business or this is just an investment, no, kasi of course Hotel 101 is not for end users. Why? Because hindi po ito typical na condominium na pwede nyong tirahan. Okay, we're offering this on a for pure investment. Ano po ba? Paano po ba kayo kikita rito? Okay? So, ang magiging share po ng company versus sa unit owner, no, they have a 30-70 ratio. Of course, why 30-70? Of course, kagaya sinabi ko kanina, this is a hassle-free, no, less headache, less additional cost on the part of the unit owners. Ang halos lahat ng cost after you buy the unit, lahat ng mga works, si Hotel 101 or Hotel of Asia ang gagawa. Okay? So that's why they have 70% of the gross income, and yung 30% will go to the unit owners. Okay? So ano yung 30% na yun? That's the gross, not only sa room ninyo, no, but the gross income of the entire hotel. So meaning not necessarily na yung hotel nyo o yung rooms ninyo ay ma-occupy, no? So hindi po kayo mag-iisip na dapat maraming magre-rent sa room ko, no? Kasi kagaya sinabi ko, on the conventional na condominiums, pag pinapaupahan, nagko-compete yung mga unit owners dun sa mga project na yon. Nagpapagandaan sila ng rooms, ng interior, kasi gusto nila yung kanila ang magiging pinaka mabenta, no? Sa kanila pupunta yung mga tenants. Dito, wala pong ganon. Hindi kayo kailangan mag-compete among the other unit owners because ang paghahatian ninyo na income is the total total income of the hotel itself. Ma-okay pa yung unit nyo or hindi. Okay. Another advantage is of course may condominium title. CTC po tayo, Condominium Certificate or CCT, Condominium Certificate of Title. So whatever happens in the future, kasi you're going to have a 35-year contract with Hotel of Asia after you buy the unit. So after that, may hawak ang condominium title, di ba? So if hindi na mag-push si Hotel of Asia, you can still get your unit and use it for your own. If magpupush pa rin after 25 years ang Hotel 101, then you can have another 25 years contract with them. Ganun lang yan po. Or if you don't want to have an additional income anymore, you can just sell your unit. Kasi for sure, after 25 years, mataas na ang appreciation value ng unit mo. Okay? Meaning, napakanabangan mo na siya sa income on a monthly basis for 25 years, then if you want, you can sell it. For sure, bawing-bawi ka na nga. Yung ROI mo, mga 10 to 12 years pa lang. So yung remaining years mo is talagang pure kita mo na. Aside from having an additional property, no, on your portfolio, of course, nakakadagdag yan sa net worth mo. Okay? So another thing, of course, yung meron tayong 10 free vouchers. Meaning you can use the hotel, the rooms, no, for 10 days sa loob ng 1 year. Okay? So 10 vouchers yon in a year. And hindi lang yung rooms, hindi lang yung hotel kung saan ka bumili. For example, you buy one in Hotel 101 Libis. So you have 10 vouchers, right? Hindi lang sa Hotel 101 Libis mo pwedeng gamitin yung voucher mo. You can use that in Hotel 101 Manila, in Hotel 101 Port, or in our future project, you can use that in Hotel 101 Boracay, Hotel 101 Baguio, which we're going to have to launch maybe at the end of the year, no? Boracay maybe next year. You can use that in Hotel 101 Cebu, which is under construction right now, and Hotel 101 Davao. Or globally, you can use that also in Hotel 101 Niseco. You can also use that voucher in Hotel 101 Madrid. Or you can use that in Hotel 101 Los Angeles. Okay, so that's the advantage of this 10 free vouchers, no? Hindi lang po yung unit mo ang magagamit mo, kundi pwede mong gamitin yan in any Hotel 101 across the world. Yun po yung ano dito, advantage nyo. So again, the company, Hotel of Asia, will be the one to operate. So wala kang headache. Once na bumili ka, okay na. Mag-iintay ka na lang po ng income every month. Kung hindi ka na mag-iisip kung paano mo ipaparent yung unit mo, you don't have to make a page para i-promote sa Facebook. You don't have to register sa Airbnb. Hindi mo na kailangan ipagkalat sa mga kakilala mo. Kahit pasikreto ka bumili, kikita ka po. Dahil Hotel 101 po ang bahala doon. Okay? Then, when it comes to the maintenance, whatever happens, kung merong tenant, hindi mo na po problema yon, sila na yon kasi it's a hotel operation. Everything falls down dun sa hotel operation ng Hotel of Asia. Okay? May masira man sa gamit dun sa loob ng unit mo, hindi po kayo ang magpapalit. Hotel of Asia will be the one to change the appliances or the furnitures na nasira ng mga tenants, ng mga guests. Okay? And of course, you don't have to pay an additional monthly dues. Kasi in a condominium, of course, meron kang monthly dues, right? Depende sa laki ng unit mo. This one, wala po kayong babayaran ng monthly dues or yung sa tawag na condo corporation dues. Wala kayong babayaran na Meralco or yung electric bill, wala. Ang nagbabayad po nun si Hotel 101. Wala kayong babayaran na water bills. Ang nagbabayad po niyan si Hotel 101. All you have to do is wait for your income every month. So, gano'n lang po siya kasimple. So, pumapasok po yung income ninyo the next month, no? On the 16th of the next month. Gano'n po siya. Okay. So, I hope medyo malinaw na sa inyo yung concept natin na you as a unit owner will be a hotelier. Parang yun yung business mo. You're considered a hotelier kasi meron kang hotel. Kahit na isang unit mo lang doon, you're still a hotel owner. Yun po yung dating mo. Hindi ka ordinary condominium unit owner. Okay? So, baka tinatanong nyo, paano ko malalaman kung gaano kalaki yung kikitain ko every month? Of course, that will be based on the occupancy rate. Okay? For example, yung Hotel 101 Manila, kagaya ng sinabi natin kanina, hindi siya bumababa ngayon sa 70%. In fact, no mga past few years, nag-80 to 90% pa siya. Even during the pandemic times, no, nung sasabi ni Miss Lucchini kanina, no, yung 2021, kasi simply because yung mga nagpaparent ng condominium, wala na nagre-rent kasi lockdown. But yung Hotel 101, yung mga unit owners ng Hotel 101, kumikita sila. Kasi 100% ang Hotel 101, almost 100%, 99%. Kasi pinaparent doon before, doon sa mga nagagaling sa abroad, di ba? Nagkakaroon tayo ng pagkagaling natin dito. Yung parang i-stay tayo ng a few days sa hotel, no? Bago tayo umalis, bago tayo makauwi. So, ginamit yung Hotel 101 doon. So, halos hindi siya nabakante. Di ba? So, wala naman sakit yung mga nag-stay doon. Yung mga galing lang sa abroad. No, bago umuwi sa bahay nila, nag-i-stay doon for a few days, mga 5 days, 6 days. So during that time, magandang kita ng mga unit owners sa Hotel 101 Manila. Yeah, kasi I think mga 97 to 99% sila ang occupancy. So ngayon, when it comes to Hotel 101 Libis, ang projection nila is mga 4,900 per day. So if you're going to compute that, sabihin na lang natin on the average is 80%. No, yung occupancy rate. Ang projected monthly income nila is 117,000, no, per unit. So if we're going to compute that, syempre mga 702 units yan, or sabihin na lang natin, ang bawat unit owners, yung 30% share nila, kung 80% ang occupancy rate, is 423,000 in a year. Okay. That's in a year. So if you want to compute that, divide mo na lang po sa 12. Ilabas na po natin dyan yung 49,000. Ano yung 49,000? That's the value of the 10 vouchers. Kasi may 10 vouchers na 10 free stays, di ba? So may value pa rin yun. That's 49,000. So yeah, if you're going to add that, that's 472,000 in a year. Pero since meron ka nun, 423,000 in 1 year. So that's good enough compared doon sa mga magpaparent ngayon na walang guarantee na kung marerent yung unit nila or hindi, or it will depend kung gaano sila kagaling mag-market. Dito, hindi po nyo kailangan mag-market. All you have to do is wait on a monthly para ma-receive nyo yung inyong mga income. Okay? So, ganun po yung concept natin with Hotel 101. So, nga, yung history natin, no? With Hotel 101 Manila, noong 2019, before the pandemic, 89% na occupancy rate natin in 2020, and in 2021, umabot tayo na 96%. No? So after the pandemic, 2022, up to 2023, mga 81% po tayo. So hindi po tayo mawawaba ng 70%. Meaning, when it comes to efficiency, occupancy rate, isa po tayo sa pinakamataas, yung Hotel 101. Whether Hotel 101 Manila yan, Fort, or itong mga upcoming projects natin, for sure, pinag-aralan po kasi ng gusto yan ng Double Dragon, yung location yan. Yung global natin, kung nakita nyo kanina, sobrang ganda ng location. There's a possibility na hindi bababa yung 90% occupancy rate ng mga hotels natin sa global. Madrid is located kung saan yung F1 racetrack. Then yung Niseko is located sa pinakamagandang tourist spot sa Japan. So definitely, no, talagang maganda po ang lahat ng projects natin. So that's what we have to present to you. If you have more questions, please, pwede po kayong magtanong ngayon. We still have maybe 5 to 10 minutes regarding the projects or regarding Hotel 101 itself, yung income niya, kung paano. So, open po tayo for question and answer. Okay? Meron po ba kayong mga question? You can type in the chat box if you don't want to use the mic po. Pwede naman po. So, sino po may questions? While waiting for questions, guys, meron ba kayong gustong idagdag? Team leaders? May gusto ba kayong sabihin? Before that, may question si Miss Evelyn Soralvo. How big is the unit at Libis that is worth 6.9? Is the TCP inclusive of tax related to the transfer of title to the buyer? Yeah, thank you, Ma'am Evelyn, for the questions. Just like yung sinabi po natin kanina, no, yung unit po natin is standard. So no matter where is the project is, whether it's in Hotel 101 Manila, the Fort, or in Libis, even in Japan or in Madrid, the unit itself is 21 square meter. It's a hotel room. It's called Happy Room. So included na po lahat ng gamit. It's ano na siya, interior na siya. So wala na pong gagastusin si buyer dun sa unit niya, no? Talagang pag turn over yun, complete na. And wala po kayong kailangan i-maintain sa unit because the unit will be maintained by Hotel of Asia. Okay? May masira man sa gamit, papalitan din po ulit ng Hotel of Asia yun. So in essence, naka-lock in kayo for 25 years, no, to the hotel. Pero for that 25 years, well-maintained po ang unit nyo. Without you giving or buying anything dun sa unit or without cost on your side, no? Na-maintain na mabuti yung unit. Na-maintain na mabuti yung building, of course, kasi kailangan i-maintain ng Hotel 101 yung building. If kailangan i-renovate, i-renovate po nila yan on the daily, ano yan, on a regular basis para hindi pumangit, di ba? Of course, kailangan presentable po lagi yung hotel. Not just the exterior, pero yung interior, yung facilities niya. So, for sure, well-maintained po yung building. Hindi po siya mapapabayaan. And ang maganda doon, wala kayong babayaran ng monthly dues dahil sila na po lahat yun. Ang property management, sila na po yun. So, doon sa question nyo, kung inclusive ba siya ng tax, yung 6.9, yes, inclusive na siya ng tax. Ang doon sa VAT, kasama na yon. But, pero meron pong transfer ng title, of course, that's additional 4% na babayaran nyo before ma-turn over yung unit. Okay? Yun na po yung pinaka-other charges. Kasi with the condominium, normally, pag ganitong price, 6.9, meron kayong 12% VAT, at the same time, meron kayong 6.5% na other charges. Di ba? Ganun po yung, for 14 years, yun yung binibenta ko condominium eh. So, ganun po yung computation. But here, in Hotel 101, wala na po kayong 12% VAT. Okay? Inclusive na yan, yung 6.9. Pero, meron lang kayong 4% lang na transfer of title. No? Kasi yung iba, 6.5. Kasi kasama nga doon yung mga electric and water connections and everything. Dito, pure lang na transfer of title. Ang babayaran ng buyer. That's 4%. Okay? So, I hope nasagot ko po yung questions ni Ma'am Evelyn.
Additional ko rin, sir.
Yes.
Regarding doon sa sa Hotel 101. Kasi upon turnover naman po, once na bumili tayo ng Hotel 101, wherever they are, mapa international o local, if ever na well, of course, kung hindi naman natin tayo makakapag-travel, for example, local tayo and then ang binili natin Madrid, kailangan pa po natin ng visa eh. So, yung tinatawag natin ng turnover, kasi kailangan po na-handoon tayo once na i-turn over natin yung unit. Kahit hotel po siya, dito sa atin, for example, dito na tayo mag-focus sa atin dito sa Manila. If ever na ito turn over yung unit, na-handoon po kayo. Hindi po kayo po pwede sabihin natin na binili nyo lang sila sa amin and after that kami na bahala, hindi nyo makikita. Makikita nyo pa rin siya upon turnover kasi ibibigay po namin sa inyo yung papakita po namin sa inyo yung actual turnover ng unit nyo before siya i-operate o isabihin na natin na ipagamit sa mga mag-check-in sa hotel natin.
Yeah, in addition to that, baka iniisip po ninyo, paano ba yung yung contract, no? It's a joint venture between yung mga unit owner and yung Hotel of Asia. So may pipirmahan po kayong contract doon. Aside from yung contract yun ng sales, no? Yung buying a unit, may contract kayo doon. At the same time, may contract kayo the joint venture between you as unit owner and Hotel of Asia. Okay, so yun, nakalocking nga kayo doon for 25 years. Then after that, if continue pa rin operation ng Hotel 101, you can sign another contract po for another 25 years. Yeah. Yung maganda dito, no, with Double Dragon, yung company namin 10 years pa lang and yet pinakita namin sa inyo kanina gaano kalaki yung tinaas nila, no? Yung yung gaano na kalaki yung naabot ng company. And yung projection nila and yung goal nila when it terms to yung global target, they almost it's not a question of if they can reach that eh. The question is when kasi right now naka-position na po sila in the 25 countries. It's just a matter of time and matter of budget lang, no? And timing kung kailan ilo-launch yung mga ibang projects doon sa different countries na yon. Right now, 3 pa lang po ang natin aside from the Philippines, of course, nandiyan Japan and Madrid, and of course yung USA. Pero kung isipin nyo, itong inuna nila, ito na nga yung mga isa sa pinakamalalaking countries, USA, Spain, Japan. So, yung iba, talagang naka-schedule na po tayo doon. We will be launching next year, siguro more than 2 to 3 projects in another country. No? So yun po yung titingnan natin dito. So if you're a unit owner even in our local project in Libis or in Davao, you're considered a global partner, no? You're a global partner by Hotel 101. So yun nga, you have the privilege to use your 10 vouchers in any countries na meron si Hotel 101. And yung ano mo, for sure, yung portfolio mo being a unit owner of Hotel 101 is lalaki rin yung value nun, no? After a few years. Okay. Any more question po before we end? Yeah, may addition lang si Miss Evelyn. I understand the projects are condo hotels and not all are hotels. If yes, is 21 square meter worth 6.9 in the hotel component? How much is the 21 square meter unit if it is in the condominium component? But when we say condo hotels, no, well, hindi po kami kagaya sinabi ko, we're not like the other developer na may mamimili lang sila. No? We are pure hotel po. No? It's just a condotel po in name, pero yung concept po natin is pure hotel. No? Kasi when you buy the unit, you have a condominium title. That's why it's a condominium. It's a condotel. You have a condominium title. Pero talaga pong kailangan po natin ilagay sa pool ng Hotel of Asia yung unit nyo. Okay? So that's why we're saying that this is not for end users. This is just for the business-minded, for the investors, yung mga gusto lang pong kumita. Kasi when you have, if you want a condominium unit na titirahan ninyo, this is not the project for you. Kasi yun nga yung sinasabi namin, this is for investors po and for the business-minded individual na talagang gusto yun lang kumita. Kasi if you're going to buy a unit and titirahan mo po yan, it's not an asset. It's already a liability kasi binabayaran mo yan. Hindi mo pinagkakitaan yan. So yung project po namin as condotel, no, as a part of the hotel pools, asset po talaga siya. Sa meaning, kumikita po siya. On a monthly basis, no? Kasi yung ibang condotels na ginagawa nilang hotel, yearly po sila nagbibigay ng income. And from there, binabawas pa po nila yung mga expenses. Or may nasira sa rooms, mga ganyan, pag may mga cost pa doon sa maintenance. Ganun po kasi yung mga ibang condotels na ano ako na hindi ko man napuntahan pero na discover ko na before. Kasi as I said, I've been here in the real estate industry for 26 years na. So marami na po akong developer na puntahan, marami na po akong mga kaibigan sa ibang developer. So ganun po yung normal concept nila. Yun po yung kakaiba sa atin. Kumikita po dito kayo as a unit owner on a monthly basis. Nakukuha po ninyo yung income. So, yeah, this is for investors po talaga. Hindi po kayo pwedeng mamili kung gagawin nyo siyang residential or for business. As this is just pure business. Okay po? Sagot ko po ba?
Sir, tsaka added po dito sa binibenta nating Hotel 101, wala pong monthly dues dito. Walang association dues.
Yeah, right. Like what I said po earlier, no, you don't have to pay any monthly dues. You don't have to pay electric bills. You don't have to pay water bills. Wala po kayong mabayaran na gano'n. Everything will be paid for by the Hotel 101. Yung Hotel of Asia po is the operators of Hotel 101, which is owned po by Double Dragon. So if no more questions po ba if by the way po may more questions po on your part, you can set a meeting po with us, no? You can set a one-on-one meeting with us or with the team leaders para you can have a clearer understandings of our concept, and a full detailed presentation of the project na you're interested in. So, yun, okay naman po kami when you want to have a full presentation. Okay, so anyone po among you, if ever you're a buyer or a marketing partner, you can set a meeting with us. Yes, sure. Wala naman pong problem dun sa sinabi nyo. Like, you can call it a hotel. It's just that meron po kasi tayong condominium title. Kaya po sinasabi natin, even in the dun po sa technical terms, it's a condotel. Kasi pag sinabi po nating hotel, parang baka sabihin po nila, nung iba time sharing lang yun, wala silang title dun sa unit. We have a title po. Yung mga unit owners, may title po sila. As in, a regular condominium unit. So thank you po for to everyone who attended our webinar today para hindi na po kayo masyadong mapuyat. So kung meron po kayong mga lakad. So once again, we appreciate your time for joining us today. So we will have another one again next week or the following week. No, you are welcome po to attend if you want, and you can also ask your friends to attend, or if you have clients, you can ask them to attend our webinar. So, in behalf of all our property specialists and of the team leaders here, we would like to thank you po for joining us. So, good night po sa lahat. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Happy weekend.
Huh?